Do you think, I mean, you know, if this fight had gone the full 1 round and let's say there were some good exchanges, maybe he got you with a couple shots, you know, even a first-round fight, you could say we could justify an immediate rematch. Do you feel like you will see Jose again, or do you feel like this may be the last time you see him?
You know, that's on him. That's up to him what way he goes about his next step. I feel maybe he could take a step back, recenter himself, take all that. Because you don't understand, like I said before, and I've said many times, it's not the same when you sign to fight me. It's a whole other ball game. It's a completely different pressure bubble you're under. And he felt that. A guy that's been on top so long, 10 years undefeated, the company's only champion, but he felt the pressure like he'd never felt before. That's because he was facing me. But what happens is when they show up and they face me and they man up and do it, they become re-energized. Look at Holloway, look at Poirier, look at all these people. When they show up and they come through it, they become better individuals. So I think Jose should go back, regroup, maybe get back in line for a #1 contender spot, and we'll go from there. I know the option is there for the 155-pound belt. I'll sit and I'll watch this. The options are there now. The options are building. We've got Frankie, who had a good win last night. That could be for the featherweight belt. Maybe Jose rematch or 155-pound strap. So I enjoy options. You know, options are a good thing in the fight game.
Conor, you famously proclaimed that you were going to be here. You've seen it happening. You knew what was coming. But, you know, you've been carrying the nation of Ireland on your back, all these things. Now that you're here and you actually got it done, have you had a chance to soak it in a little bit? What is the emotion?
I tell you what, I've been soaking it in all week. On that weigh-in yesterday, I wanted to stay on the stage. I smiled and I just took it all in and just looked. I took an extra second. The same out there, I just looked down and said, this is my home. I feel at home here. And all through the week, I'm watching videos of the Irish going crazy throughout Las Vegas and all these videos that are popping up, the Q&A that they done with Holly and all. I mean, the Irish fans, you can't beat them. We are making this sport what it is today, and to be giving my countrymen and women these occasions that they'll remember forever, and the fact that they're doing us proud out here, and the whole world, the eyes are on the Irish right now. The whole world is looking at our country, so I'm very, very proud of that, and I'm very, very grateful.
This guy has been kind of your bitter rival for the last year. I mean, there's been such a build-up. After it was over, it seemed like you were pretty cordial and you were trying to speak to him. What were you trying to say to him?
You know, there was a lot of stuff said, different, you know. What I said was, I says, look, we can go again. You don't like this. Although it's a nice feeling to get that knockout, it's kind of not nice as well. You know, you can see what's happening around, and you don't want to see a the current or the only champion in the company's history going out like that. So I had a little moment where I felt sorry for Jose. It's been a long road, and I appreciate that he showed up here and made the journey out here. Because I've no doubt, I'm sure there were options to pull, and this time there were options to pull like the last time, but this time he stuck around, I'd imagine. So I just said we can do it again, but he was off in his own world, I believe, and they are probably still resentful and bitter towards it. But like I said, winners focus on winning, losers focus on winners, and that's what their whole camp have been doing this whole time. They've been focusing on me and what I've been doing and what I've been saying. But I've also been focusing on me and what I've been doing and what I've been saying. That's what winners do. Winners focus on winning, losers focus on winners.
And last question for you, Conor. It doesn't sound like the weight cut is going to factor into your decision. So how will you make the decision of what the next move is? Is it about who wins at 155, which matchup sounds more interesting? How will you make that choice?
I'll give it some time. I'm still here, and I'm on, you know, it's Christmas. I'm thinking right now Christmas. In the fight game, when you travel around for so long and you're either making weight or you're doing something, but Christmas is taken from you many times. This time Christmas is not taken from me, so I get to go home. I've put in a hell of a lot of work this year. It's been a crazy, crazy year for me. So I'm looking forward to going home, building a Christmas tree with my girlfriend, spending time with my family, eating some good food, and let the plan form. It will form before me, so I'll keep my ear to the ground and see what people are interested in the most and make a decision then.